field. We've got baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees.
These two are on. It's nothing short of electric, Boog. Neither of them likes to give an inch. Fear.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now, and towing the slab, Pablo Lopez. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Trent Grisham. And the sweeper misses.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
2-0. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Lopez with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Well struck, right field. That's back. And it's gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. His 34th of the season. And they jump out front. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Here comes Aaron Judge. That one fouled off. And Pablo Lopez will deliver. On the ground, right side, into the outfield, base hit.
And with that kind of power at the plate, they'll gladly take the single to the opposite field.
Cody Bellinger.
Man at first, nobody out. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Big time power. He's third in the AL in home runs. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Larnach settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one away.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter.
As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Ryan McMahon.
He's been a solid force for his team right now. Kind of a fire starter when you consider an on-base percentage over 400 over the last 10 games. That's solid, consistent work. He's making things happen for
Giancarlo Stanton in the box with one away as he takes ball one.
I think he wanted that call on the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
Lopez checks over to first, and he's back. Judge, the base runner at first with one out. Just missed.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Swung on, belted. That's back. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. That'll fire up the dugout. Home run number 20 on the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. Singy, that's 449 career homers, and it ties him with both Jeff Bagwell and Vladimir Guerrero.
Well, you just named a pair of Hall of Fame players, so I think we know where he's headed after he retires. He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now comes in 5th in the American League in batting average. This one smoked on its way out of here. He nails one out to right. His 41st home run of the season. It's 4-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
One out, base is empty. And now Ben Rice. Here's a chopper to short. Lee sends it to first. That's out number 2.
Batting 7th, the shortstop, Anthony.
2 outs, base is
Volpe.
empty. Anthony Volpe digs in now. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Way back there. Going, gone. A shot to the opposite field. Make that 4 homers in the inning. And they tack one on the board. It's 5-0.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Right side. And that squirts through. And that extends the inning.
Batting 9th, the catcher, number 28, Austin.
And now
Wells.
the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells.
I'm liking the power he's shown recently. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
This one in the dirt.
Well, clear game plan coming in this one. Be aggressive against this starter. Try to knock him out of this ball game, and it looks like they're on their way to doing that. Get into the bullpen a little bit early. Could be a great offensive day.
On a line out towards center. Kiersey makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. But 9 batters hit in the inning. 5 come around to score. On to the bottom of the 1st. It's the Yankees 5 and the back in Minnesota. And towing the slab in this one, Carlos Rodon.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Austin Martin, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Outside corner, there's a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Hit on the ground to short. Volpe. 1 up, 1 down. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. This is one of the best teams in the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris, so we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's often what leads to a lot of runs scored. You get runners on base, you work that pitch count up for the opposing pitchers, and then you take advantage when they make mistakes. You get into that bullpen. You can tell that everyone up and down this lineup just comes in with a great plan of attack, a lot of patience, just like you said.
Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. 2 down.
Batting 3rd, the 3rd baseman.
Here's Royce Lewis.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
And that one hammered. That's back. Makes the catch up against the wall. So they go quietly there. On to the second from Minneapolis. It's the Yankees 5 and the Twins nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham.
Trent Grisham.
Lopez back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Here's a 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. And a pitch. Swing and a ball line to center. Kiersey makes the grab, and there's one down.
Now batting,
Aaron
the right
Judge
fielder,
at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Judge with another scorching run of play lately. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
And another ball. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Headed towards the corner, and that is a foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying out pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Giancarlo.
Here comes the manager out of the Twins dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Pablo Lopez gives way, and a home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break.
Now pitching for the
Simeon
Twins,
Woods Richardson will take
number
over here.
24.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. He's already homered here in this one. Just missed. Stanton with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Next offering is in for a strike. This one popped up. Lee makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And first offering is fouled off. just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Yanks strand a pair, but they hold a 5-0 lead. And we're back. Now at the plate, Ryan Jeffers.
The catcher, Ryan.
Rodon was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound. In the air, left side. Bellinger sizing it up. Puts it away for the out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch, man. He's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Here's Trevor Larnach. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. And first offering is fouled off.
No question did he earn that Pitcher of the Month award, Boog. He was just dominant. String together enough of those, and you can expect some other hardware on the mantle.
The 0-2.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Rodon ready. Here comes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Oh, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
2 down, bases empty. Now it's the shortstop, Brooks Lee. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that's a foul ball.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Swings through that.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Grisham settles under it. He's got it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. In the air, left field, down the line. And a foul ball. Rice, 26 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Anthony.
That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, that's a sign of what kind of rhythm you're in.
Man at first, Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. The shortstop takes the ball. And that one is lifted in the air. Drops into the glove. The throw in. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play.
Definitely a weird play right there, and it changes the outlook of the inning completely. Nice job by the defense to take advantage and get 2 outs out of it, but on the flip side, I have to think they're going to have some discussions and probably some lessons learned about the base running decisions that were made.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Two down, nobody on. Out to short. And that is the inning. Yanks held in check. as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead.
Out. Man.
The pitch. Up the middle. Nice grab to first. Nicely done for the out.
Batting 8, the second baseman, Cody.
So up next for Minnesota, Cody Clemens.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
And there's a strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 up, 2 down.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Deshaun Kiersey Jr. in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. 2 out, space is empty. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. Down go the Twins in order. It's 5-0. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
Austin Wells.
That misses, and it's 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The 1-1. Foul ball there. That's off the inside corner, and the count now even up.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul. And they'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. On the ground. Oh, great stop. To his knee, the throw, and that's a great play for the out.
Look at the commitment to make the play. Down on the ground from the knees. That's not just arm strength, guys. That's core strength as well. Look at that rocket across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
This one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
And Judge spoils that one.
Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly climbing those charts.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Calls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. 1 for 2. Bellinger recently taking home Player of the Month honors. That one down the line, and that's just foul.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
He's got it, and that is out number 3. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Austin Martin.
Fastball for a strike at 95. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider's more for that horizontal
Now
movement,
batting,
but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Prado stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
And that's in the dirt. That misses. 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The Twins still looking for their first hit in this one. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup
Now
and
batting,
still late
third
on it. You
baseman,
rarely see
Lewis.
that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Gets to it with a slide. Fires to first, and they get the out. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. It's the Yankees 5 and the Twins nothing. Back in Minnesota, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Giancarlo Stanton. Woods Richardson back to work. And a swing and a miss.
You know, these Yankees, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
And there's one down.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And he boots it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Ben.
So up
Rice.
next, Ben Rice. Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
One out, the runner at second, and we're at the top of the fifth. Woods Richardson checks the runner. Chisholm dives back in safely. And that one fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. In the air, center field. Kiersey makes the catch, and that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, these Twins just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. On the money. Nice play.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now for the Twins, Trevor Larnach. He's 0 for 1.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Tipped into the mid, strike 3.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for Minnesota, Brooks Lee. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
And that skips in the dirt. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Inside, and the count's full.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Caught him looking for the K. Nothing doing here for the Twins. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Top 6. Now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. And there's a foul ball. McMahon, an all-star a season ago, 30 years old now, and he was a second-round pick back in 2013. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Martin hauls it in for the out, and there's one down.
The catcher, number 28, Austin.
So digging in,
Wells.
Austin Wells. 0 for 2 in this one. There's a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Outside, 1-1. And that's outside. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Outside low, and it's a full count. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
So the batting order turns over. Now here's Trent Grisham. First offering, and it just misses. Right through there for a strike. In the dirt, 2-1. Two outs. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Right through there, got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season.
Hitter, Jay Outman.
And the first offering, a fastball for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And now 1-2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not.
Swing and a ball popped up. Wells should have this one. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Cody.
So up next for Minnesota, Cody Clemens. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Breaking ball inside. 1-0. There's a strike. The Twins yet to pick up a hit here. And a foul ball. Struck him out looking.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
That one catches the zone, and it's 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count.
And there's a ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Twins.
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Michael Tonkin.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
The right fielder.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a ground ball. Gets it to first. Judge out on the play.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Cody
One
Bellinger.
down. There comes Cody Bellinger. 1 for 3. Line drive. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here's Stanton now. Ripped on a line. Flashes the leather on the running catch. 2 down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a home.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That one ripped right center field. And that's a home run into the upper deck. Into the second deck it goes. Home run number 40 on the year. It's 8-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
That home run was a no-doubter. As we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, Boog. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and That carried way over the wall.
Here comes the manager out of the Twins dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Michael Tonkin won't go any further tonight. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
so
the
they
Twins,
turn to the lefty in this spot,
number
Cody
55.
Funderburg.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Two outs, nobody on. And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Pulls that one foul. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. On the ground to third. The throw is wild and it gets away. No advance though. Ball didn't get too far away.
Now that
well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if they are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
So a man at first. There's Ryan McMahon now. First pitch misses. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And that one inside and it hit him.
Now batting.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 3 in this one. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And no one can get there. One run across. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
The center fielder, number 12.
Man at second here with 2 away.
Grisham.
And up next for New York, Trent Grisham. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Up the middle, and that's a base hit. Wells around third. Now a long throw home. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And the lead continues to grow. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Here is Aaron Judge. And first offering is fouled off. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Grisham, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swings and misses, struck him out. So in the end, 10 come to the plate, 6 of them come around to score. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Yankees 11 and the Twins nothing. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The left fielder, Austin Martin.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
Popped up. Chisholm. One up, one down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony
Prado, the next Twin up to hit. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Next offering is in for a strike.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. Royce Lewis, the next Twin up to hit. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Check swing called strike. And that is strike 2. Popped up. Chisholm. And that ends the inning. The perfection continues. 21 straight have been retired. It's the Yankees 11 and the Twins nothing. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
Out towards right center field. Kiersey makes the catch, and there's one gone.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, they'd have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. And that one pulled foul. Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a ball drilled center field. They got it for out number 2. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Cody Funderburk is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
Jorge
Twins.
move. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. That one a little bit high. Ball one.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Next offering is fouled back. Two outs. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
He went up there and got it. With two strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Now a chance for Ben Rice. Clemens. The throw to first, and that'll do it. One left for the Yankees, but they still lead it 11-0. Back at Target Field, Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
Not a single base runner through the first 7 innings for this team. They've had no answer.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 2. Takes a strike.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
That clips the zone, and it's 0-2.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
The Twins hitless so far in the game. This one in the air. Rodon snags it for the second out. So just 4 more outs to get through, and the tension is building in the ballpark right now.
Yeah, and we can feel it in the booth. He's got these hitters locked up.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back. And gone. There goes the perfect game. And there goes the perfect game on the homer. His 7th home run of the season. It's 11-1. And all he needed was a late single to keep his hitting streak alive, but that'll do.
Yeah, nerves of steel. He knew the streak was on the line, but he didn't let it stop him from blasting one out of here. Keep it going, my guy. So close, but there goes the no-no with 2 outs in the 8th. And I'm sure he's going to want that last pitch back and think about what might have been. But you know what? He's really been amazing in this one. Total control from the first batter on.
And the batter now, James Outman. And a base hit into right. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. So up next, Cody Clemens, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Outman leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea.
Tosses across to first, and that is the inning. Twins get 1 on this homer. Through 8 full, you're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Leading off for the Yankees, the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Alcala back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Prado hauls it in, and there's one away. So digging in, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon.
Alcala goes 6 feet 3 inches, 205 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
There's a swing and a drive. Larnach going back, and it hits the fence. Now he turns and heads for second, and he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there.
He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
Now, Austin Wells. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Really exciting when a couple of guys get their hands on the ball and execute the relay perfectly. Nice throw to third. Awesome job of execution.
Now pitching for
back
the New
now
York
as they
Yankees.
hand the ball to a fresh arm to start
Number
the bottom of the
58.
ninth, Paul Blackburn.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
Deshaun
Leading
Kersey
up for
Jr.
the
now
Twins,
at the plate.
The center fielder, Deshaun Kersey Jr.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and it falls. And a good start to the inning. And here is Austin Martin. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
A couple of singles back to back. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And now Anthony Prado. First and second, no outs. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Ground ball left side, could be 2. 1 at second, back to first, and that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Now batting.
So they're down to their final out. Royce Lewis, the next Twin up to hit.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
And he takes a strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, this team was ready from the first pitch of the ball game. Swinging the bats, scoring runs, just very aggressive. I feel like they set the tone, and that tone created a momentum that took them all the way to the finish line. Nice win today.
An 11-1 final. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.